Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to a lovely Little Red Ninja allotment channel. Well, I did have some strawberries last week, and my goodness me, they were lovely. But look at this, I've got some more to munch on, which is very good. These ones are starting to form up into a nice strawberry, but I can't wait to devour all those. I've got 6. There's 2 on the other side, and there's 1 on the end pot hanging basket. But just quickly looking at everything on this side of the polytunnel, and everything is looking good. But I'm not working in here today because it is touching 30 degrees inside the polytunnel. So today I'm sorting out my carrot bed for this year. Last year was a bit of a parsnip carrot cross, but this year is just going to be carrots. And one of the first jobs I've got to do, apart from taking this cover off, is give it a damn good water before I put any seeds into their stations. So I'm gonna crack on, and when I come back, this will be watered, hopefully. I did give it a water last week in between last week's video, but this one is a really good drenching. I probably put about 50 litres of water into this pallet collar bed before I do anything else. So I'll be right back when I've done the watering of just soil. So be right back, or I say let's crack on. Right then, I've watered the compost here. It actually soaked up a little bit more than 50 litres. I would say probably about 75. So a few trips to the water trough. I'm not using my water butts so far this year because I want to use it in the height of summer. But yep, that is all done and dusted. Just letting the water drain down as far as it can go for the moment. So give that 5 minutes, and I've got the implements to start off my seeds. I haven't got the carrot seeds, they're back at the den still. So I need to go back and get them, because that's one thing I forgot today, but that's no hassle. Then the one thing I've got is a rebar about 1 meter long. It goes further into the ground, but that's why I've got a piece of tape there, and that tells me when it is at the bottom. Pretty simple method, but it works. Also, I've got myself a tape measure to sort out how many seeds I'm going to put in, and how many rows. It's usually 7 by 8 I usually get in here, but I might actually do more. But also I've got some pots as well, and those pots are how I start my carrot seeds off. I just sink them into the ground, and then put 4 seeds in each of these pots on top of soil. Then just cover them with a light covering of soil. The soil is already moist, and all I have to do is just sprinkle some water on the top. So that is done, and then I just cover it with some polytunnel covers, like the little tiny ones, because I find those better. I've tried them with bottles before, and I can't get on with them. mainly because they blow away, and that's not very good. But let's crack on with starting putting some holes into the soil, that is, and come back when I'm probably halfway through. So be right back. Wow, quicker than I thought. But I've done the holes, and I've got 42 in total, so that'll be a good harvest, hopefully. But I've put a little bit of water in each of these holes, just so to go down to the very bottom. I don't need to give any feed because I've got stuff at the bottom that the carrots will head for, hopefully, if they germinate. And there you can see the depth I've gone down, so quite a good depth. So all I need to do now I've made these holes, is use these cheesecake pots. As you can see, the bottom has been cut. Stick them in over every hole. They're bigger, so they'll go like that on each of these holes. And then what I will do when I've done that is backfill with some fresh compost, but it's got to be loose, can't be compacted. Loose compost is best, and I've got some of that in the polytunnel. So when I've done that, hopefully I can put the seeds in, but I've got to go back to the den and get them. So let's crack on with filling up all these holes. Yeah, job well done. So let's crack on. I thought I'd show you on a different angle. I do apologise for the car alarm that's going in the distance. There's nothing I can do about that. But every station is now ready for the carrot seed. I've put all the pots on, and I've also put loose compost right to the very bottom on each and every station. And if we're going in closer, there is that's a better one. It's not to the very top, and that is for a good reason. So when I put the carrot seeds in the middle, 4 of them on each of these pots, I cover them with a light sprinkling, get my words out, Paul, come on, a light sprinkling of compost, the same compost as I put down the holes, and then give it a water, and then I'll cover it, and then that will be this carrot bed done, and hopefully everything will germinate. They should do, but you never can tell. But right, let's go back and get the carrot seed, because that is what I need. So be right back when I'm putting the seeds in. Now I've got the seeds that I need, the carrot seeds, and the variety that I grow is a sweet candle, because this seems to be about the best one I've grown. Don't get me wrong, I do grow other carrots, but this one always performs 100% of the time. So if you're interested in growing carrots, this one is a no-brainer. This one is really good. And as you can see, I've put the seeds in every single pot. Well, every single hole. Now all I've got to do now is finish them off by topping up the compost, just the light covering over the seeds, and then that will be it. And then I'll come back when I've done. But if you're liking the video, please do smash that like button and the notification bell, as well as the subscribe button. That would help the channel a lot. Thank you very much. So let's crack on. Well, here we go. Here is another bed finished for the time being. I do apologise just then for my croaky voice. I needed a drink, so I just grabbed myself some squash and a sip of coffee, and made sure you could actually understand what I actually say. But yep, this bed is now done. All the seeds have been covered and been watered again, so all I got to do is wait to see if they all germinate, and fingers crossed they'll do just that, because they're in a really good position. They're in the sun, but they're just out of the way of the pesky varmints. Well, you hope. And it doesn't seem that carrot fly don't go for the sweet candle. Now, fingers crossed they don't, but I don't seem to have much issue with carrot root fly on the site. So I hope you've enjoyed this video about how I sow my my carrots and how I grow them. There will be another video in a couple of weeks where I'm gonna try to grow some carrots in the ground, but with a little bit of help with a raised bed that I've made myself. But until then, this is Paul from the Little Red Ninja Allotment channel on a very sunny day and a very hot day as well. So next time it could be anything that I show you. Until then, look after yourself and keep planting and keep sowing, because you can still sow even now coming to the end of May. So until then, I'll catch you later. Bye for now.